This short video is about avoiding divorce litigation and settling your case. It is entitled Divorce Without War: The Rise of Alternative Dispute Resolution. It is a must-hear if you are either contemplating or involved in a divorce or some other family law case. This short video is packed with valuable information and is to the point. Approximately 90% of all divorces filed in Florida settle without the judge deciding the case. The big question is, when during the process do these cases settle? At the very beginning or at the very end on the eve of trial? The difference between these two polar opposites is huge in terms of cost, wasted time, aggravation, and stress. The differences are even more evident when minor children are involved. Because divorce has grown so common, and because money and time are so precious, it only makes sense that you limit the collateral damage. Everyone nowadays either has a personal war story or knows of one that has touched a friend or family member. Many divorcing couples now take the initiative to demand that their marriage breakup be civil, short, and economical. Alternative Dispute Resolution, ADR for short, refers to the process used to settle family law disputes without contested litigation. ADR typically follows one of three forms, which include mediation, collaborative law, and parent coordination. Mediation is the oldest and most common of the alternative dispute resolution processes. The formal process of mediation has been a fixture of the family law arena for at least the last 25 years. Most family law judges will not even allow litigants to schedule contested final hearings unless they have attempted formal mediation at least one time. The process involves the hiring of a neutral and impartial licensed mediator. The mediator is professionally trained and attempts to guide the parties and their attorneys to settle through negotiations which take place during the mediation sessions. If successful, settlement agreements are then prepared and signed. Then you have collaborative law, which is a relatively new process where divorcing parties each hire attorneys, with all four of these individuals entering into a binding collaborative agreement. Central to the collaborative agreement are the following. First, if the case doesn't settle, then both attorneys must withdraw from the case. There are no exceptions. Second, both parties must pledge to make a full and honest disclosure of all of their finances and all other relevant facts. Third, common experts are hired as needed, potentially including accountants, mental health professionals, financial advisors, and the like. Parties also agree about who shall be responsible for the cost of the process. The third type of alternative dispute resolution is parent coordination, which can be very helpful in divorces and paternity actions which involve minor children. Here the parties meet with a professional parent coordinator who is typically a trained mental health counselor. During these meetings, which take place without children present, parents discuss any of their co-parenting problems: scheduling, phone contact, new romantic interests, school progress, bedtimes, finances, and any number of other issues are all fair game topics. Many parents have difficulty working through the unlimited number of issues which constitute parenthood, especially when parents are separated. The parent coordinator attempts to keep you focused on your real parenting issues and to not let discussions get off course or out of hand. The process typically begins with regular sessions, perhaps bi-weekly or monthly, and then tapers off over time as routines and understandings are established. Frequently, sessions are eventually reduced to quarterly or semi-annual meetings, with the coordinator being quickly available in times of special need. This can be a wonderful process for children and parents alike, especially in high-conflict cases. The use of alternative dispute resolution has grown exponentially over the last 30 years that have defined my legal career. During that time, I have been involved in many hundreds of successful mediations. I am also a licensed mediator myself. I know the process well. I am also a founding member of the Collaborative Divorce Institute of Tampa Bay. If you are interested in the alternative dispute resolution process, or simply understand the reality that most family law cases eventually settle, then you should consider talking with me. As we often say, we settle cases when possible and aggressively litigate them when necessary. I hope that you have found this short video helpful. TampaDivorceNow.com contains several other written statements and videos about the most common areas of family law in Florida. They are all logically and concisely written to maximize the flow of useful information to you as quickly as possible. Feel free to navigate them as you feel the need. I am David Anton, a third-generation Tampa attorney that has predominantly practiced family law for nearly 30 years. It's not just my job or even my career, but my calling. For a thorough initial consultation, feel free to call my office at 813-443-5249. Thank you, and I wish you well in navigating your family law issues.